Hey y'all, it's Sunday today and I am cooking today. Um, Again, I am trying to get my week started on a good foot. And today I make in my style type of Chinese Guyanese fried rice. So I already chopped up, did everything that I needed to do, and then we're going to start cooking it. So it's with chicken. I will put the list of ingredients down below with everything. I'm looking kind of crazy right now. It's Sunday. Just trying to get my life together. Again, elder millennial vibes. Yeah, and I'll show you what I do. I don't know if I'm gonna do a voiceover or I'll let you know what I'm doing as I cook. So stick with me. Okay, so we are just going to coat the pan. I am going to fry up some chicken here that I already seasoned. I'm not quite sure. I don't even know what the brand is, but it's a Trinidadian style soy sauce that I pre-seasoned my chicken and I froze it. And then I added a splash, like I just did that just now. I added a splash of um, what's it called? Cornstarch to it. As you can see, this is how it looks. This is it. Yeah. So I'm gonna just let this heat at a really high heat, get it nice and toasty, so I can fry this chicken and set aside. So we are back. Again, I just showed you the chicken. So we are going to put the chicken on the in a flat layer, not on top of each other. We are going to let it sit and simmer and we won't stir it too much. So let's get it started. And hear that sizzle. It looks like it's a little bit too much for the pot, but we are good to go. And there we go. And we will let this sizzle for a bit. I just washed my bolo. I'm going to put this in for when it's done. So now we're going to, we see it change a little color. As you can tell, I'm going to start lifting it up. Kind of stuck on there, but, and then fry it the other side. As you can see, there's a little bit color there, which is a good thing. I wish I was cooking this out on my gas stove outside, but the camera setup is not the best, and I wanted you guys to see. Kind of breaking up the chicken. That's not meant to happen, but there you go. Just let it fry a little bit. It smells really good. I will let you know what the brand is. It's the orange can of soy sauce. I usually get it at the West Indian store. This is how it looks. I don't want it to over fry to get too dry and stiff. It actually does have some, it some gravy to it, which is fine. I'm not mad at it. But yeah. Okay, so I am gonna add a little bit more oil just to calm it down a little bit. But I did remove that. So what I'm gonna do next is fry up our aromatics, which is going to be a few things. So again, we're just gonna fry it up in the same pan. I just added the oil. We're adding onion, ginger, pimento, and that's Trinidadian pimento, along with fine thyme from my garden. So again, this has the pimento already chopped up and the fine thyme already. And then this is already grinded up ginger and some garlic. So I'm just gonna let this fry for a bit and then add in the ginger after. I don't want it to burn the ginger. I'm sure you guys, or anybody's watching it, they can attest to that. Or let this fry up a bit. It's at mid-heat or a little bit over that. So let's just fry up a bit. I also cut up a Scotch bonnet that I am going to add to it after, but let's just do that as well. Again, this is my version of what I had in my fridge, freezer, garden, just something I wanted to do. I didn't really want to buy food. So this is what my elder millennial single self does. Again, I didn't grow up cooking. I really didn't, you know, I want to say my parents kind of spoiled me. So, you know, I'm still learning how to perfect some recipes. I wouldn't say that I'm a great cook, but, you know, I try when I can. I don't live close to family. So if I'm wanting something homemade, I do try to replicate it myself, although it never tastes the same like your mom's cooking. But, you know, I'm trying, and I want to put it out there for elder millennials, single, elder millennials, women, men, whoever, you know, we can still do it. We don't need a family, you know what I'm saying? Again, you know, we're doing life on our own, and this is what it entails. So again, this is it. Again, I'm using day-old rice. I did cook it yesterday. It was 2 cups of rice. So if you are averaging, this is for 2 cups of rice. I'll let this fry up for a bit. I want the onions to get a little bit golden before I add the ginger and the garlic. So right now I'm gonna add the ginger. I'm just taking it from the bottom here. I'm adding the ginger. And if you could smell this through the video, you would love it. Pimento gives such a great smell. It smells spicy, but it's not, but it just makes your mouth salivate. And it's crazy how, like, I understand why the Trinidadians cook with it so often, you know? Okay, now I'm adding the ginger and the Scotch bonnet peppers that have already been cut up. Oh, it's getting spicy in here, but Your girl likes a good spicy dish. Okay. Okay, I don't want the garlic to burn. As you can see, it's a little bit getting there. So I'm gonna add my carrots and celery. I'm gonna saute for about 2 to 3 minutes. I'm gonna lower the heat. As you can tell, the bottom is getting dark and it's creating, I just want to, I didn't want to use a, excuse me, I didn't want to use a non-stick pan for this. I just wanted, it's just not something I wanted to use because I like this spoon and this doesn't pair well with a non-stick pan. And I just want to tell you that it smells so good right now. I did grow some Bora, which is also known as Chinese long beans, in my garden last summer, and I froze it. Not last summer, this past summer. And I am going to add that to this as well. But I'm gonna let this saute for another minute. And then I will add in that Bora. As you can see, it's looking good there. And I just chopped up the carrots and the celery really finely. Honestly, that was what was in my fridge. I literally used out whatever was in my fridge. And that's the thing about fried rice. It's just stuff that you just get from your fridge. You don't really have to do a full shop to make this meal. Again, I do plan and prepare. So like, if I do have chicken cutlets, or not cutlets, but chicken tenders or whatever, usually I'll cut it up and pre-season it for like my chow meins and fried rice just like this for a later date. So, you know, if I'm ever in a bind and I'm like, I don't want to buy food, let's just make it. It's already there and prepared. Again, this is somebody that works in corporate America and, you know, cannot find the creative time to think of something on the fly to make, and you have something pre-prepared. At least it's seasoned and ready to go. Just need to thaw it out. All right, so let's add the Bora. Again, it's all I do is wash it and slice it. So this is a perfect amount. I have a lot in my freezer. I do, when my parents come and visit, they can use it. This is something I grew in my garden, which I'm very proud of. And you can see the color bringing it back to life from frying and sauteing. I'm just gonna add a pinch of salt here. And yeah. I'll let it fry a little bit. I'm just getting my rice out, my day-old rice that I cooked. And this is parboiled rice. And I'm just gonna add it. I'm going to add it to the mix. And 2 cups is a lot for a single person. I might give some away to my sister. I'm just gonna lower the heat a bit. I don't want it to start popping. There you go. You just want to break up the clumps as well. There's a clump. And we're just gonna let it, we can perch it a bit. Not perch it, but let it get a little heat distribution. Okay. So this is the Trinidadian brand, I want to say, of MSG, and I do use that. I know some people are still stuck with the idea that MSG is super bad for you, but that's not true. It is, you can cook with it. Again, I'm going to put a fourth of a teaspoon of MSG right now. If more is needed, I will add. And then I'm going to put some oyster sauce in this as well. Come on, oyster. And remember to coat everything. Put some more oyster sauce. It's not the color that I like. I like a darker, fried rice. And there we go. Getting it a little bit darker. I was supposed to add the soy sauce before, but I'm gonna add it now. So this is the brand of soy sauce I use. It's been well loved because there's only a little bit left. So it's called premium soy sauce. Licum Key is the brand. And I'm just gonna pour some just around. Again, I am not adding a crazy amount of salt because the oyster sauce, the soy sauce, all have salt. The necessary, we'll see when the taste test comes. I'm gonna add some black pepper to it. This is just my seasonings that I add to everything. I have white pepper as well, which I am gonna add as well. White pepper is, this is garlic powder, by the way. And then I'll do onion powder as well. Yeah, so with the white pepper, it's widely used in Asian dishes. So again, and this is onion powder. Again, I don't want it to catch on the bottom. So I lowered the heat. And I'm not scraping the bottom because I don't want the burnt taste in the fried rice. So there's that. I think it needs a little bit more color. Just a tad. It's more so of our, I like a browning, and there you go. It doesn't really give much taste, but it darkens it, and this is the color I want to see. because I don't want to add too much salt and oyster sauce and make it too salty. So this is what I am doing. And there's that. I'm going to add some broadleaf thyme, also known as pudina. It's already chopped up. I'll let that cook for a bit. Just cooking. I'm gonna add back the chicken. And cook it a little bit. Just coat it with the rice, everything. Again, and don't try to scrape the bottom. And then I'm going to add some sesame oil because sesame oil makes it so tasty. And it gives an amazing smell to the dish. I'm just gonna taste it for salt to see if there's salt needed. No salt is needed. It is perfectly seasoned without a lot of salt, which is really good. Then I'm adding some fine thyme and bandana to it, which is also known as cilantro. I am going to get some, I forgot to pick my green onions. It's in the back. That is totally my bad. But yeah, cold is done. Cold is complete as of now, but this is my recipe for my garden style, because mostly, for the most part, a lot of stuff came from the garden, except, you know, the chicken and the carrot and celery. But this is it. And this is my garden style chicken fried rice, Guyanese style. And I hope you enjoyed the cook. But yeah, we will plate it. And we are going to sit down for this tasting right now. I just plated it. I put some green onions in it. And we are going to... So yeah, this is my test reveal if this is actually good. Yeah, we will see. So again, this is how it looks. I don't know if it focuses. There you go. Focus, focus, focus. Very good. This is my Sunday meal. It would usually be curry or something, but fried rice it is, and it's very homey and it makes me feel like I'm back home. And yeah, I love it. So hope you enjoyed this video. Try it if you want to. You don't have to try it, but That's good.